Previously on Hardcore Tarkov. Great loss gives way to great gains as legends rise and shadows fall. With 2 of 5 tasks now complete, we are locked within fierce battle. Is this the end or merely the beginning? So we begin running at night, right? I was thinking scavs would be less of a threat, and maybe, just maybe, I'd run into my fellow PMCs less. But what it really meant was that Shovel and I could use the shadows to our advantage. I still need practice on that front. You miss 100% of all shots you don't take. And let me tell you what, I was taking them. L's. I was taking L's. Regardless, level 5 is fast approaching, which meant that I'd have to start paying my own medical bills soon, which could be roughly 20k per death, and I want to be able to heal myself, because I didn't have the meds to do it, nor could I just buy some. With this now weighing on my mind, I press onwards into the night, munching on iskras like a madman. That's how dire things were. I pick up an M4 that was just laying there, and I use it to dispatch 2 scavs creeping up the stairwell after me, because it was raid 1T6, and I was still tagged and cursed. The second scav managed to hit me, which resulted in a heavy bleed, with no way to stop it. Trust me, I looked. The hard drive would have to wait, as extracting was now my only option. I did find an MP133 that I turned in for debut though, and I made this sick montage. For some context, I never made it out with the hard drive. Shocker, I know. The area was so active I was trapped in the side office forever, so I decided to rat it out. And this man should have been dead to rights, but my anxiety, mixed with my horrible sidetracking, foils my plans. This poor guy, however, I did get with a 155 meter mounted MG shot. Oh! Raid 30. Infilling at corner meant that I had first dibs on this area, so I took advantage of it. And then this happened. and I was out. A great little raid. Even picked up another MP133 and finished off debut, netting me a cutter and some much needed cash and ammunition. Traded a can of paid for a Salewa, and I was off to the next, leaving these cursed grenades behind for now. We infill at Skyside, and having just picked up the Lux Life task from Purport, meant that we could take this opportunity to grab some wine. So we were off to the liquor store, which in my experience is constantly getting shot up, as everyone was trying to get this task done. But that wasn't the case this time. It was peaceful. Another great little raid, even though it would result in a run through, and I would somehow completely forget to turn in the wine, and lose it to a death following raid. Next raid we didn't fill at Empire, so I immediately sprint to Terra Group to try my hand at obtaining this hard drive. Again. And this raid too went smooth, only encountering a single scab within the garage on my way out. The stars were aligning, the Red Sea parting. Finally, I completed saving them all. I was now level 6, and for some reason I thought it was a good idea to dump what little rubles I had into my hideout, which brought my cash stack dangerously low, though I did have some things I could sell if I absolutely had to. I then also made the decision to gamble another 5k on getting to the car extract. And I luckily infill right next to it. My gamble paying off. I waste no time taking it. Which completes burning rubber. And then after accepting some new tasks, I finally realized that I never turned in the wine to Purport. Lux Life was the only thing standing in my way to completing Ground Zero, so I head back in for one more trip to the liquor store. Which I easily yoink, and once again I'm gone. After grabbing the flare, I hear these scabs and I decided I couldn't take the risk of leaving them alive when running out to the extract. And with that, Ground Zero was finished. My goal of completing 5 tasks and coming out the other end with a stash? Realized. It took 36 raids, only 8 of which were successful and 26 for deaths. Some by my own hand and, well, let's be real, mainly due to my own hand. but not too bad for only 8 extracts. Ground Zero was a wild ride, a wipe day I'll never forget. I felt like I had made it through the fire, that I was now ready for the rest of my journey, and looking forward to it too. Also, chasing players around with a shovel of all things was way too much fun. I've never done that before. I was cheesing the whole time. I would only get a couple scabs with it, but that wasn't the point. I don't need a good KD or survival rate. I was in it for the experience, and it was definitely an experience. So to all you who grab my dog tags, I wish you good luck out there, and I will see you all in the next chapter of Hardcore Tarkov.